This is the Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Southtown Hyundai. Check out the Southtown Hyundai Advantage at southtownhyundai.ca.
Why are men so bad at skincare routines for the most part?
Yeah, you went golfing yesterday with a guy that just refused to put sunscreen on.
He didn't, and I asked him numerous times if he wanted to use my sunscreen, to which he just said no every time, and then had like a glowing red tone by the end of the game. And I was like, you could have used my sunscreen, you know?
We got Thomas on the phone. Can you tell us the day that you found out about different kinds of sunscreen?
Yeah, it was about 4 years ago. I met my woman camping, and so she asked me to get sunblock, so I bought some spray sunblock, and it was not good enough, so then she went to the store with me and showed me there was face sunscreen, body sunscreen, strong sunblock, weak sunblock. I was like, holy man.
Yeah.
You just had no idea. You thought just like sunblock was sunblock, that's it.
Yeah, I bought like a $3 bottle of spray stuff that looked like bug spray.
Well, yeah.
That was good.
That's all I ever use. I'll use like my kids' one.
Also,
Yeah, I thought it was good.
and then you probably were mind blown when you went to the till and saw that the good sunscreen is like $50.
Oh, yeah, I was not impressed. I was a little upset. First time meeting my woman, so I was like, I'll pay for it.
Okay, and ever since, do you use the body sunscreen and then the different face sunscreen, or are you still like, nah,
You're back to the spray, right?
I'm half redhead, and I still burn. I don't put any sunblock on.
Thanks for the call, man. Appreciate it.
Just 0%.
Have a good day. I don't do enough, but I do some. Like today, if you leave it around for a guy and let him know that it doesn't like smell like ladies.
Who cares?
Well, if it's not like perfumey is what I mean.
Right. Okay.
He'll eventually give it a go.
So you just got to leave it out in the counter and hope that they dabble?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
just like today I sprayed my face with what was it? Like a rose water.
Hydraulic acid face mist.
And like it just wakes me up on days that I'm a little tired in the morning. I'll just give her a few little squirts and I'm good to rip.
So Caitlin wrote in saying, my husband doesn't do anything. He'll wash his face with face and body wash 2-in-1 in the shower. He doesn't put on sunscreen, nothing. So I replied to Caitlin with a little tip.
Mm-hmm.
My friend Julie says that she does her husband's face care in bed at night.
Like on him.
On him. Because she knows he won't do it.
Yeah.
Now, there are a lot of men listening right now that are like, why? Like, why should I care? I want to age naturally. Use a little bit of moisturizer with SPF in the morning. Your skin will thank you. You will notice within a week you are glowing. Tips wrote in saying, who, by the way, works construction. When we asked, like, what kind of skincare do you do? Lumen face care, including anti-wrinkle and dark eye circle defense, facial peels, clay masks, Tame the Beast body moisturizer and body wash, shave butter nut cream, anti-chafing nut butter, SPF 110 sunscreen, and an occasional pedicure. Look good, feel good. The way a man takes care of himself is a direct reflection of his capability to take care of his significant other. Tips. Your texts are literally giving me endorphins.
You love this, eh?
I love that so much. Mick wrote in saying, moderate to significant now that I'm older. I recently discovered a certain kind of skincare called Graydon. It's a Canadian company, so now I have 2 different serums. Here's the thing. And again, Mick said all of this is cruelty-free. That's great. It can sound overwhelming. Mm-hmm. Start with just one product.
Sure.
You'll see what happens.
And like, again, in the shower is another place a guy's going to try things out. If there's something that like is in there that's a moisturizing face wash, he'll probably try it.
Yeah, but those end up actually drying your skin out. You need a moisturizer to put on post-shower.
Now this is confusing, and
no,
so I'll just
it's
continue.
Not confusing.
So I'll just continue to wash my face with shampoo. Your wife actually came up with a plan that works for you. Hit us up. What's going on?
She tried a million things, and I would never use them because I wasn't certain they were for me. She figured out the secret was buy products that say for men on them, like Nivea for men. But that's the only chapstick I'll use because otherwise it's lipstick, right? Call it whatever you want. But that told everything she was trying to push on me was the fact that I was, there's no way this is for my little girl. This is, it says for men on it. It's dark blue. It's like a truck.
It's dark blue like a truck.
Yeah. So you can tell in the shower that it's his.
I mean, whatever it takes.
That's it. And you know what? There's like 8 different things, and there's one that's space something, and one you put on after, one you put in your hair, one you don't.
And you'll
you
do
know,
them as long as they have 4 men written on
As
the
long
bottle.
as they're not pink.
Yeah, exactly. Or both of those things. Yeah, but, the Nivea for Men is a line of products that I recognize. It just says for men right on it. I can't confuse that.
They should start marketing like the bottles in truck shapes.
That's what I'm talking about. My kids, they have things shaped like Big Bird and Snuffleupagus
Right.
and all that. You know what I mean? You've got the dolphin shampoo. You know what? I want some Bigfoot, monster
yeah,
truck.
The Bigfoot. Okay, but at the same time, Cooter, we got to work on your toxic masculinity. I think you need to open up your wife's bottle and just give it a good sniff. Just
You
use
know
it.
what? I think we peaked here.
Something.
Good. For Gabriella Cruz Boudoir and Photography. Be your beautiful self and discover the art of boudoir at GabriellaCruz.ca.
Play 107.
There's a young couple in LA who has been putting a bunch of cash in boxes of diapers all over different Target stores around Los Angeles to help struggling new parents. They said when they had their kids, they realized, okay, this is kind of hard financially, but now that they're financially stable, that's what they do for fun. I'm going to LA to Target. Just kidding.
Tell me something good.
Like $1,000 in cash. Imagine finding that.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
You're like, whoa, I have $20 left after buying this one box of diapers.
Exactly. My story is about a devoted son. He's telling a story about taking his mom on a world tour. She was suffering from Alzheimer's. At the age of 77 is when she was diagnosed with it, and he was seeing like a rapid decline in her health. He ended up taking her on a trip to Nepal to get away from the harsh Irish winter, and was amazed when she started showing some progress rather than decline. She started walking, talking again during their trip, even learning new words. So he decided to just keep traveling with her, and for the next 18 months traveled the world from the Himalayas to Italy to South Africa. And doctors were amazed that her health kept on getting better throughout the trip. And they said it's mainly due just to the stimulation that she was getting.
I was going to say the change of environment.
Yeah. Awesome. Anyway,
so fun.
So now he's sharing that story. He looks back. She has since passed, but I think he may be even writing a book on his journey. But this blog post is just amazing.
That sounds like a very heartfelt movie in the making.
Yeah, that's true too.
Tell me something good.
Talking about grad gifts, what are you giving people? What were you gifted? I'm now remembering. I feel so old that I'm like racking my brain about way back
in
then.
the summer of 2008.
My Uncle Ken gifted all three of us daughters $1,000.
What?
I know. And that was the most money I had.
Right.
And I still have it. I still have that $1,000 in my bank account.
Get spend it.
I know.
I was thinking like 50. Maybe.
A bottle of vodka.
But like some of your friends and family will want to buy a gift. And to that I would say why? Like I got a scroll holder for my diploma.
Do you still have it?
Like engraved. They spelled my name wrong on it.
No, they did not. Who got you that?
It was my escort, not like escort of the evening. My grad escort's mom.
Okay. Oh, that was so thoughtful of her.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But like I've never looked at the thing, and like I've moved 16 times since then, and I've hauled this stupid thing around with me.
That's the thing. You have to take the moving into consideration. Is it something they're actually going to take with them?
Right. I mean, if they're going away to college or university and, going to be living on their own for the first time, maybe like a pots and pans set, cutlery, something like that.
It's funny you say that. Julie, who's listening from New Brunswick, wow, thank you for checking out our show. Means a lot to us. For grads, I always give them a basket with cleaning supplies, laundry soap, all of the essentials that they would need if they're moving out. I throw in a gift card there to a grocery store and some instructions on how to clean the parts of the house or how to do laundry and all that kind of stuff. That's so cute.
Yeah, that's a really thoughtful and useful gift. And I think that's what if it's going to be a gift, it's got to be useful at that age for them. 780-784-7107. Andrew, what do you think?
Gas cards there for somebody that drives. It's as expensive now as it's ever been. So using points and something like that, it's no cash out of your pocket, but that'll definitely help them out.
Also, they're not just going to go spend it on a 60 of R&R.
That too. It never hurts, but
Sure, but they'll have money from other friends and relatives for that. But the gas cards, I think, are a really cool idea.
Yeah, it's like as expensive as it's ever been, so it definitely helps out.
It's so interesting that we're talking about this because there's such a huge difference between people and realizing like, oh, was I supposed to get someone a grad gift? Like even Joel wrote in and he's like, is Ryder confusing this with a wedding? Like, you're so generous to even think to do that. Now I'm starting to think, oh, wow, I'm an auntie now. Like, I'm going to have to get a cool gift for my nieces and nephews when they graduate. It's just not something that I've processed until this moment right now.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, like I'm considering shopping for my ex-sister-in-law who's graduating from high school this year, and like a scratch ticket.
Yeah, like what's a good gift? Something that is useful.
Yeah. The gas card's a really good idea, Andrew. I appreciate that one.
It's a really good one. Adam said, I was given the boot from my parents' house. I think that was a gift.
Awesome.
Play 107.
Have you heard of Krazy Binz? Because you're going to if you haven't yet.
I think there's going to be videos circulating on social media when the doors open at Krazy Binz. As of today, I think.
It's Prime Day today, too. So let's just break down the business model.
Everybody loves a good bargain. If you're a bargain hunter, Amazon returns can now be purchased for liquidation low prices at this new store in Edmonton called Krazy Binz. They're already found in, I think there's already one in Red Deer, Calgary, Hamilton, Kitchener.
Have 6 locations now, and that includes the new Edmonton one.
Okay, so obviously it's a very successful business idea. Thousands of products. I'm talking brand name vacuums, hair tools, children's games, home goods, mini fridges, anything. Here's how it works. They receive products from big box retailers that have overstocked their shelves or from customers who are returning their unwanted items. Not even the employees working there know what are in these bins. Okay. They don't even know what's coming through the doors. So you, as a shopper, you get a 30-minute time, limit. And when you're in there, you can test out some of the gadgets. There's going to be employees wearing bright vests that are able to assist you with opening things, trying things out. You can buy as much as you can fit into an equivalent size IKEA bag. So they must supply you with a certain bag. I don't know how that works yet. But the Krazy Binz managers and partners call it like a treasure hunt experience because inside these bins you're looking through, there's hidden eggs. Now, the reason why Thursdays are so important, it's called Prime Day. That's when they restock.
So first dibs on everything.
But everything in the bin is priced at $25.
Right.
And then the price drops throughout the week until the items are priced at $1 by the following Wednesday before they restock again. Now, walk-ins are accepted, but they do recommend you pre-book.
Especially right now, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be very busy that it's launching today, and also because of COVID, a few reasons why you'd probably want to get a time slot.
The temporary Edmonton location is at 11531 160th Street. I want a Roomba.
You want a Roomba?
What if there's a Roomba in one of those bins? See, that's the thing. If you're looking for a certain item, odds are you're not going to find it.
So I'm just reading some tweets on this, and this one says, I got 13 items for $140 after tax.
Okay.
The robot vacuum alone was $249.
Get out.
So I would imagine a lot of people are buying this stuff and then selling it online too. But, well, why wouldn't you?
Get out of the way, resellers.
Okay.
If you're driving there right now, you might as well stop and turn around because we're getting updates on how you register to get in.
Yeah, it's their Facebook page is where you go to. And we had listener Joey, if I'm not mistaken, let us know that he was just updated and he is 1,448th on the waiting list to get in. So he's hoping this weekend he'll get a time slot to go and check things out.
Krazy Binz is spelt with a K if you want to find their Facebook page. Krazy Binz and then a Z or Z or however you say it.
So big thanks to James for letting us know about the best way to register being their Facebook page.
Joey.
Sorry, but James also said you register on their Facebook page.
Perfect. So yeah, we wanted to give you as much information that we have.
If this is working really good, I might start my own little Krazy Binz. Ryder's Krazy Binz. I'll spell it with a C.
What are you going to put in the bins?
Just stuff.
What do you have?
Try to sell at a garage sale. I'm thinking old golf balls. Come one, come all. Krazy Binz.
Right? No, that's their name. You can't steal their name
with a C.
Oh.
Play 107.
Oh, man. We love Mustara and Company. Thank you. We have a $50 prepaid Visa to give to just anybody that votes.
And
What?
it could go either way, right? It's not if you vote for the winner or anything. Everybody's
No.
qualified. Great.
It's just if you're contributing to the show. That's all we ask. We appreciate you. You got to know our phone number, though, 780-784-7107. So Ryder and I are both going to just list off things that bring us back, and you let us know who brought you back more.
I'll go with my first one, trying to keep your Doc Martens unscuffed as long as possible.
I never owned a pair of those.
Oh, loser.
I was a Converse girl. Trying to get the black gumball at Blockbuster because that meant you got a free movie rental. Never happened, though.
Getting to flat out gamble actual money on the fair games, even though you were 11.
Going to the first friend's house who had their bedroom in the basement.
Ooh,
What?
run.
You have privacy? Your bedroom's not beside your parents' bedroom?
Having your first investment portfolio be 100% Beanie Babies.
Does anyone still have a good one? Wearing a mood ring and getting so excited when it turned green.
Thinking you were pretty hardcore because you knew how to Macarena.
Even the way you said that made you sound so old. The Macarena. The weird but excited feeling that you had when your teacher moved your desks around in the classroom. Fresh start, kind of, but really she's just moving you away from your friend that you talk to too much.
And your parents having an odd hatred for the cartoons you watched, like The Simpsons, but they were cool with you learning about relationships from Jerry Springer.
As soon as my dad pulled into the driveway, my sisters and I would change it from Jerry to something else.
Well,
So
you just
Jerry
wrecked
Springer.
mine. Thanks a lot.
Getting car sick on the bus for a day-long field trip.
No, I never got car sick.
Yeah, you did.
No,
Everybody did.
Never got car sick on a bus in my life.
Okay, let's both spitfire ours so people can vote accordingly. Go, Ryder.
Doc Martens and trying to keep them unscuffed. Actually gambling real money and it being legal somehow on fair games. Having your first investment portfolio be 100% Beanie Babies. Thinking you're hardcore because you know how to Macarena. And your parents hating cartoons that you watch, like The Simpsons, but they were kind of cool with you learning about relationships from Jerry Springer.
I want to see an old video of you, a home video of you doing the Macarena and taking it really seriously. Okay, my list. Trying to get the black gumball at Blockbuster for a free movie rental. Going to the first friend's house who had a bedroom in the basement. Wearing a mood ring. When your teacher would move your desks around in the classroom, and getting car sick on the bus when you went for a day-long field trip. Get
There
your
you are.
vote on.
Yep. Our wager today is the loser is the margarita maker.
What?
And has to spritz the winner with cold water anytime they ask for it.
Holy, I'm getting so many votes today.
Okay.
107.
There are some new shows coming to Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus. We'll try our best to break down what you can expect for this month.
The only one on Disney Plus that I think people will be excited about is Raya and the Last Dragon is finally going to be available to all subscribers. I don't think you're going to have to pay for it starting June 4th. So,
All right.
so tomorrow.
Nice, because that was like, too much, $39 or something.
I do want to give a little recommendation if you have toddlers in your life. Bluey is on Disney Plus, and apparently it's so good.
All right.
My brother-in-law, who's like the smartest person I've ever met, he wakes up early with his daughter Heidi, that's my niece, and he's like, I genuinely enjoy this show. It's got some like adult humor in it, and he said the dad character in it is the best television father he's ever watched.
And season 2 just dropped to that, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so again, that's called Bluey on Disney Plus.
As far as Netflix goes, Sailor Moon Eternal, the movie, is out as of today. People are pretty
Yes.
excited about that.
I'm pumped.
What I'm most pumped about is Penguin Town is released on June 16th.
What's that?
It's narrated by Patton Oswalt, and it's an 8-episode comedy/documentary about penguins.
Yes,
So it's supposed to be
yes.
really funny and super informative.
You know how much I love animal facts.
And Patton Oswalt's hilarious. The House of Flowers movie's going to drop on June 23rd. It's a spin-off that follows the 3 pretty popular seasons to that show.
House of Flowers?
Yeah, I've never heard of it, but people are pretty
Well, now I
pumped.
need to check out House of Flowers if it's popular.
Kitty Love, an homage to cats, is out June 5th. The title doesn't need much explaining. It's a documentary about cats for people who love cats.
Is it going to break down why they all hate me?
Cats?
Every time I'm in a house that has a cat, it attacks me. I'm like, what? Can you smell my fear?
Yeah, I
Can you
think
smell my allergies?
they're pretty good at like detecting good people.
Good vibes.
The Most Amazing Vacation Rentals will be out on June 18th. That's a Netflix documentary.
Okay.
And as far as movies that are out that you may have seen in the past, like not new, Aaron Brockovich, Mr. Bean's Holiday, and Psycho, the original from 1960 and the 1998 version, are all out now.
Okay, and now let's move on to Amazon Prime if you have that. Men in Black, the first movie, the second and the third have been added. Charmed, seasons 1 through 3 is on there. Okay, what else did I see the other day? Girls Next Door. I watched the first episode again. That's a throwback to the Playboy Mansion.
Oh.
The 3 girlfriends.
And it was good?
No, it was absolutely terrible. I can't believe I watched that back in the day. But it is on there if you're interested.
Okay.
Mary J. Blige's My Life, Amazon Original, will be out on June 25th. I'm a big fan of her, so I'm excited for that. And, yeah, not much else. Rick and Morty Season 5. But no, you got to pay for that. You got to pay for that.
Okay.
Let's pretend I didn't say that. We're talking about free stuff right now.
Kind of free.
Kind of free.
If you like us are using someone else's subscription, then it is free.
Yeah.
And it is World Bicycle Day.
Yeah, and the whole point is to just shine a light on the fact that it's a simple, affordable, reliable, clean, and environmentally fit, sustainable means of transportation.
Do you know why bicycles can't stand on their own?
Is this a joke?
What?
Why can't bicycles stand on their own?
They're too tired.
Okay, that's really good.
Ryder and Lisa.
Brought to you by Southtown Hyundai.
Play